Microsoft finally announced new Lunar Lake-based Surface PCs. Pebble just got relaunched by its original founder. And yes, Deepseek has made a frenzy in the tech industry and also on the Wall Street. I'm Dave, you're watching Hairpin TV. Let's begin with Pebble. They are officially making a comeback, and it's all thanks to awesome employees at Google. This week, Google made a huge move by releasing the majority of the Pebble's operating system as an open source project, something Eric personally requested. Huge props to Google and the team who helped make it happen. But that's not all. Eric also unveiled an exciting new venture called Repebble, where he's planning to bring a brand new Pebble device to the market. You might remember that Pebble faced tough times and fell into insolvency back in 2016, eventually being acquired by Fitbit, which was later bought by Google, and of course, Google eventually shut it down, like they do with so many other projects. But the Pebble community refused to let it die. Through a project called Rebel, they kept Pebble alive, offering an app store and various services. Now, with Eric at the helm again, we're looking at the potential for a full-fledged revival. This new Pebble will keep all the core features we loved, like the iconic e-paper screen, plus some fun new additions. Eric has made it clear that he wants to keep the team small and focused, with no plans to seek investor funding. This could mean a more sustainable future for the Pebble and one that stays true to its roots. Want in? You can sign up at repebble.com to show your interest and get a chance to be part of this exciting new chapter. I'm eager to see how Pebble will evolve with modern chips, more efficient displays. Let's get ready for the next gen of Pebbles. Okay, for our second story, we're getting some wild updates about China's Deepseek AI and things are moving fast. At the start of this week, the news about Deepseek caused a massive drop in global AI stocks with more than half a trillion dollars wiped out. And Nvidia suffered the most. Their stocks plummeted by more than 15% on Monday as the news hit. Since its launch, DeepSeek servers have been overloaded and new shocking details have been pouring in every few hours. One of the more interesting revelations is that DeepSeek seems to have used a predominantly American dataset for training its models. Even more surprising, OpenAI pointed out that DeepSeek appears to have used OpenAI's own ChatGPT model to train its LLMs without permission, of course. The irony is hard to ignore. OpenAI trained its models on everyone else's content without asking, so it looks like the cycle is continuing. But here's the real kicker. DeepSeek recently suffered a major security incident exposing one of its critical databases to the internet. Ouch. Things are suddenly getting interesting and we'll have to see what comes next. For our third story, Microsoft introduced a new Intel Lunar Lake versions of both Surface Pro 11 and Laptop 7. This was greatly needed since until now, you could only opt in recent Surface devices with Qualcomm chips. But there's one significant hitch. Overall, the Intel and Snapdragon models appear incredibly similar. We get the same display and size options, and physically the only changes are in the ports, such as speed increase from USB 3.1 to 3.2 for Intel version. Interestingly, the battery life quotes on the Pro model are exactly identical. Let's see these numbers when the reviewers get their hands on these devices. However, except from the chips, these computers are extremely similar. The only significant difference that I can perceive is that the Intel variants both come with an anti-reflective screen, which some may like. Thus, it could surprise you that there is a $400 cost difference between both the products. The Surface Pro 11 Intel variant costs $1,500 while the Qualcomm version only costs $1,100. Yikes, looks like Intel wants to push the Windows on ARM devices pretty hard. Anyway, besides the chip upgrades, Intel and Qualcomm versions now have 5G versions, and the Intel version has an extra NFC option for reading smart cards and other stuff. Sales for the Intel models will begin on February 18th, and I've given links in the description if you're not put off by the price for any reason. So that's it for today, guys. Catch you guys in the next one.